Hi, in this lesson, we're going to take a look at how to ask questions politely in English. The secret to doing that is to be less direct. The more direct you are, the more personal you're being. Which is okay if you're asking a question to a friend or a family member, but if you're asking it to a stranger at a party or on the street, they might not appreciate that. On the other hand, the less direct you're being, the more distance you're putting between you, the person asking the question, and the listener, the person receiving the question. It also makes it more formal, thus being more appropriate when addressing a stranger. Let me show you with these examples. Let's imagine that we are at a bar and I really need to pee. That's number one. So I stop someone and I ask them, where's the bathroom? They might look at me like, who are you? I don't work here. The person could respond with confusion. First, why am I addressing them in such a direct manner if I don't know them? And secondly, they thought that maybe I assumed they worked at the bar, because why else would I be talking to a stranger in that way? So, to do a better job at that, I could add another layer to my question. Could you tell me where the bathroom is? To put even more distance and be more polite, I could add even another layer. Excuse me, could you tell me where the bathroom is? The more layers we put, the more distance we create, and the less personal and more polite we become. Let's take a look at other examples. Let's say that you're studying for a test, and there is a question that you just don't understand, so you decide to ask your teacher. You go up to him and you ask, "Are you busy?" Now, your teacher might not mind if you have a good relationship with him, but if not, he might. So it's wise when talking to a figure of authority, at least in the classroom, a teacher is a figure of authority, to add more layers and be more polite. Excuse me, I was wondering if you're busy. Notice that by using the phrase, "I was wondering," I'm not really asking a question. I'm politely informing something that I was thinking about. But it has the same effect as the teacher will say, "Yes, I am busy," or "No, I'm not busy." Another example. Let's say I went to a party because I really want to meet Sarah. I think Sarah is amazing, and I thought she was going to be at the party. I arrive. I don't see her. Where is Sarah? But I find one of Sarah's friends. She's not my friend, but one of Sarah's. So I go up to this friend and I ask her, "Is Sarah coming to the party?" Now remember, she's not my friend, so she might give me a look and not appreciate my directness. It would be better for me to be polite and add another layer. "Hi, do you know if Sarah is coming to the party?" Third example, imagine that we are at a conference and our phone's batteries ran out. So now we can't tell the time. So we stop a fellow conference goer and we ask him for the time. If we ask him what's the time, he might not like that. It might sound as if we have authority over him, as maybe we're his boss, which we're not, and we're asking for a favor. So let's add other layers to it. Hi, excuse me, would you mind telling me what time it is? That's more polite. Here's a short vocabulary list with phrases that you can use if you would like to be more polite. This is not an exhaustive list, but there are some useful phrases in there. What is it that you absolutely should remember when using indirect questions to make your questions more polite? 1. The word order. It changes. In direct questions, we use verb, subject. Can you help me? Do you know? Verb, can, do, subject, you. With indirect questions, we use the same order as we use for affirmative statements. Subject, verb. Can you help me? Becomes you can help me. Let's take a look at this. We have the wrong example first and the right example next. I was wondering if can you help me? I was wondering if you can help me. Yes, that is correct. Number 2, with yes or no questions, we should use the word if Or the word weather. I was wondering if you could help me. Yes, I can. No, I can't. Two possible answers. So we should use if or whether. It's different than if we asked an open question like, would you mind telling me what time it is? You could answer with, it's 2 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock, it's 4 o'clock, it's 4:30, it's 5:45. There's so many possible answers, right? So in these open questions, no if, no whether. But if it's a yes or no, yes, if or yes, whether. We can go back and take a look at our previous examples, and you will notice exactly what I just told you. Look, direct question, are you busy? Indirect question, I was wondering if you're busy. You can see that I added the if because it's a yes or no question. Yes, I'm busy. No, I'm not. And we changed the order of the words. Are you became you are. Is Sarah coming to the party? Do you know if Sarah is coming to the party? Again, this is a yes or no question. Yes, Sarah is coming to the party. No, Sarah isn't. And we changed the order of the verb and subject. Is Sarah became Sarah is. What is the time? Became, do you know what time it is? Is it? It is. Pay attention to the word order. Order! Shall we practice it? Here are 4 direct questions with possible indirect versions below them. But notice that these versions have a gap. You should complete the gap with the correct words in the correct order. Pause this video to do it. I'll show you the answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Voila! The first one is a direct question in present simple. And what we did was we added I wonder and we changed the word order from verb subject to subject verb. To do that in present simple, we have to remove the auxiliary verb does and add the third person s to the verb live because John is a he. So it became I wonder where John lives. The second question is a very similar situation to the first one, but it's in the past simple. Where did we park the car? Became, do you remember where we parked the car? To change the word order, we have to remove the auxiliary verb did, and this time transform the verb into the past, from infinitive to the past form. Do you remember where we parked the car? Did we? Verb, subject, we parked. Subject, verb. Number 3, when is Sally's birthday? Became, do you know when Sally's birthday is? Notice that again we changed the word order, moving the is from when is Sally's birthday to the end of the question. Do you know when Sally's birthday is? Verb, now. Is Sally's birthday? Now. Verb, Sally's birthday is. Fourth and last question. Are there any cupcakes left? Well, we can make it more polite by saying, could you tell me if there are any cupcakes left? Notice that we added the word if because this is a yes or no question. Yes, there are cupcakes left. No, there aren't any cupcakes left. And we changed the word order. Are there became there are. That is it. If you found this lesson useful, like the video, subscribe to the channel. It will be wonderful to see you again. And if you would like more practice, ask me a question politely in the comments. I'll take a look and answer it. See you next time.